In India, the High Court of Karnataka had frozen over 260 crores worth of cash.
Vijay Mallya's recent podcast with Raj Shamani is like the coming of age of a businessman who has sold the best liquor in his life, the best airlines, and is now selling the best story of his own life. In one of the recent claims that he himself made about RCB, he says that RCB has enjoyed a cult. So whether they win or lose, their engagement strategy with the fans has been so much on point that people love that team for who they are. Probably that stands true for what Vijay Mallya is also trying to do with himself. Over the period of years, in his interviews and now his sudden appearance, he's trying to engage with fans in a manner that whether a fraud or not, he is loved. Nevertheless, let's debunk four claims that have been made by Vijay Mallya in his recent podcast. Claim number one, he says that he never ran away from India. It was a pre-scheduled visit to London. On his way, he wanted to attend a conference in Geneva. If that were true, then why was there no return ticket to India? Why did he use the diplomatic passport and the diplomatic immunity that he could get from judicial proceedings? And why did it coincidentally coincide with the hearing of the Supreme Court? And he says the right to hold a passport was this constitutional right taken away by the law of the land. Passport and your right to hold it is a constitutional right. However, it has certain reasonable restrictions and it can be impounded or revoked in case of any criminal proceedings being taken against you. Claim number two, he says that he is being maligned or he is being targeted falsely. Targeted or maligned can probably be accepted for a political party or a media trial. But what if such information is coming from multiple sources, including the ED, the CBI, in fact, the UK High Court in 2020 itself validated and asked Vijay Mallya to repay the bank loans of India. Claim number three, stay tuned for part two of this video.